Hi, my name's Jeremy. I'm Joint Managing Director at HomeFlow, and in this video within our introductory series on website choice, we're looking at SEO, search engine optimization. Now, the reason that HomeFlow focus so much on search engine optimization is if you look inside of the marketing analytics that we do for customers, somewhere between 50 and 70% of traffic, typically 60 to 65% of an estate agent's traffic is coming from SEO. Now then, half of your SEO traffic is what we call unbranded traffic. So you have the half which is looking for you. They're typing in your brand name, your agency name. They're already looking for you, and Google has that problem nailed. They'll find you no problem at all. But the other half, and therefore 30% of your total traffic, is up for grabs. That's services-based traffic, where people are typing in estate agent in Colchester, estate agent in Dulwich, or letting agent or land agency in Somerset. And that traffic is looking for your service, not for you, which is fantastic. That's the most valuable traffic we can possibly get. The other type of SEO traffic is long tail SEO traffic. That's property to rent in Clapham or house for sale in Oxford. And that traffic is tougher to get because you're competing with the portals, and arguably less valuable, although much higher in volume if you can get into it. And typically we tackle those SEO in those three orders. So we would first try and make sure your brand presentation, people looking for you, is completely nailed. Secondarily, we'd start trying to help you identify where the big pockets of services-based revenue, notably your estate agent in your hometown traffic. And then for agencies where we manage to get that achieved, we start moving on to trying to harvest lots of traffic in the long tail. Broadly speaking, if you just want to understand the real basics, three types of SEO you need to understand. One is technical SEO, and then on top of that you have on-site SEO, and you have off-site SEO. So technical SEO is the bit that your website controls. So your choice of website supplier is determining nearly all of that. That's things like, do you have clean URL structures? Does the speed of the platform serve the pages really quickly? Are the meta tags flexible? Does it let you control the way that the meta tags are presented on all the different structural pages, branch pages, staff pages, search results pages within the website? Are the descriptions well written so that your content management system is putting the descriptions into your HTML in the right place? Is the HTML code quality good? Is the way that the page is code being built, sort of hard coded rather than built out of templating systems which include a lot of boilerplate, which dilutes the SEO? And do you put things like open graph schema correctly marked up within the pages? So that all of those factors and myriads more like it, what we call technical SEO. Now, the great news with HomeFlow is you can broadly forget about all of that. All of that is covered. We have some 500 plus customers, and lots of them are larger agencies who have big SEO consultancies. And that platform has been hammered and hammered and hammered until such point as its technical SEO is really world class. So we can move on from that. But it is very important when you're considering suppliers to understand what is typically a very technical topic and understand the differences in that. That leaves us free to think about on-site SEO and off-site SEO. So your on-site SEO, that's things that you control within your domain. That's the content you write and the way that you link all the pages together and the way that you structure your navigation. So broadly speaking, we'll be advising you on what types of topics to write about, which ones are more likely to garner more traffic, and how to balance that against your usability or user flows through the website so that you're getting those SEO pages well ranked because they're high up in the architecture of the site, but you're also not unnaturally biasing the site towards Google. And making sure that your links are done in text to your branch pages, they're nice and high up the elevation of the hierarchy. Again, we look after lots of that with you, but that's very much in concert with the estate agent. The third aspect is your off-site SEO. We call that the picks and shovels, really, because there's no shortcut to just building lots of links. And the thing to understand is you want the wider internet to be linking at you. Broadly speaking, that was Google's big innovation, was the number of websites that link at you, what those websites say, and the authority of those websites, what we call the domain authority. So obviously, having a link from the homepage of the BBC is fantastic. Having a link from the homepage of Rightmove is even better because it has relevance and domain authority, and it's a text link linking into you. There's lots we can do on that, but broadly speaking, there's no shortcut. You've just got to go link building. So in terms of what next, what we'd like to do is invite you to come for a free SEO audit. All you need to do is send us an email, info@homeflow.co.uk, and we will go through your website and spend 20-30 minutes looking at the basics, and then we can tell you what's good and what's bad, and look at your current domain authority and advise you on how much you've got at risk and at opportunity from changing website. Thanks for watching, and thanks to our friends at the Marketing Cafe who've helped us in producing this video.